Taking pictures at the beach or in the snow is very, very similar to taking pictures just about anywhere. There's really just one very, very minor detail that you may want to look out for. With this camera, you can set it up a couple ways. First thing, they give you a scene mode that allows you to do it, and I'll show you what that's like. Just go ahead and move the mode dial to the SCN mode or the scene mode, and let's go ahead and turn that on. In the back here, you'll see at the top right that my scene icon is indicated. Currently, mine is set to foliage. I'll just go ahead and press the right or left navigation buttons to change that until I get, there's snow and there's beach. So both are really very, very similar, and you can use the one that fits the scene you're taking a picture of. And basically what this mode does is increase the exposure just by a little bit. You may not want to use the flash. It really depends on whether you're taking a picture of a person or if you're just taking an overall picture of the beach scene. If you're taking a picture of the beach scene, don't use the flash. Mine, you can see right now, is set to auto flash. So I'll just go ahead and press the up navigation button to get that to the no flash icon. And now I can just go ahead and take the picture as I would any other picture. Remember, just like any other picture, press the shutter button halfway, focus on your subject. If it's the horizon or anything, press the button halfway, focus, and then you can keep that button pressed halfway, reposition, and press it the rest of the way to take the picture. Now, the problem with these scenes is that they don't give you any kind of control over your ISO or your white balance. So if you really want the best quality, and it is a very bright day out, so you should be using 50 ISO, what I would recommend is very simple. Turn the mode dial to the program mode. The P on your mode dial is program, and this gives you access. Let's just go ahead and press the function button to access the function menu. Here you have access to ISO and white balance and anything else you may need. Go ahead and set the ISO to 50. Go ahead and set the white balance to daylight. And this is going to definitely optimize the picture just a little bit more. Let's get out of the function menu. Just press the function button. Notice my flash is turned off. This is good. Again, I'm assuming we're just taking a general picture of the scene and not any people in the shot. So press the flash button, as I mentioned before, to cycle through the different flash options until you get to that no flash icon. Now, as I mentioned before, the difference between those scenes, what their advantage is that they increase slightly the exposure. So what you can do is very, very simply just press the exposure compensation button right here to access exposure compensation. You can see right now I'm set to 0. I'll just press the right navigation button to get it up to 1/3 or even 2/3. You can test either or and see which one you prefer. The reason why you need to increase the brightness is because with a nice white sandy beach or bright white snow, the camera is going to assume there's too much light. It doesn't know that the snow needs to be white. It just sees a lot of light, and it's going to have a slower shutter speed, or it's going to slightly underexpose the picture. So you might end up with a little bit grayish snow, and you don't want that. You want the snow to be white. So increase the exposure just a little bit, and that should take care of that problem. At this point, just like any other picture, and just as I mentioned before, go ahead and press the shutter button halfway, focus on your subject, reposition, and then press the button the rest of the way. I can't emphasize this enough. This is very, very important.